Chapter 23 of Thracia 776 is the final map in the game that is outdoors, meaning that in future chapters all mounted and flying units will be much worse. Luckily, most of my mounted and flying units are dead, so my army will have little change in efficacy. As the map begins, Size has turned coat to rescue children and joins us. He is a decent unit with high magic and comes with several good stabs. This chapter is often easily skipped by warping a unit into a special zone near the boss, which triggers an event where Zed shows up and kills everything on the map. But unfortunately, I do not have a safe way of triggering this event quickly. So instead, I open the map by immediately targeting 2 sleep staff druids with silence and have Owen use bolting tomes to take out the ballista. Enemy cavaliers charge at me and I warp in Ocean to try to trigger the event, but unfortunately I mess up and he just ends up being stuck uselessly on a ledge just outside of the zone. I rescue Size with Ada to have him talk to Leaf to obtain the Braggy Sword, an armor-slaying weapon that is made to take down the next chapter's boss. I then warp in Lara near the boss to trigger the Zed event. Zed shows up in a cutscene and nukes the boss with Forsetti, and then occupies the gate as several warriors approach. I have Lara hit a secondary boss with the Sleep Sword so I can steal his weapons later, and then he's rescued to get her to safety. I then hunker down as several enemies approach Zed and are instantly vaporized in retaliation for their insolence. At this point, the map starts spawning ambush spawn sorcerers all over the map, so I have to position myself carefully to guard against them. I fight them for 10 turns or so until all of them are gone, and then capture the silent sorcerers for their sleep stabs and the boss for his flame sword, which will be put to excellent use on Lara. I also capture a formidable enemy general, often known as Penta-Axe General because he has 5 axes, and claim his hoard of weaponry. With the map finished, I have Leaf talk to Zed to recruit him. Zed is one of the strongest units in the game, since his Forsetti tome grants him plus 20 speed and skill that can push his stats beyond the stat cap, making him an untouchable monster in battle. Recruiting him means that Science does not join, however, but it's not really a hard decision. In the closing cutscene, we enter Munster Castle for the final showdown, which is indoors, so everyone respects ancient Thracian customs and leaves all the horses, wyverns, and pegasi outside.